What up, folks? Graphics Rogue here, and I'm back with another. Well, actually, I'm not back with another anything. This is my first Medieval 2 online battle I'll be posting on my channel. As you see here, I got the Varangian Guards, the dismounted Lanicans. As you see, I am playing the Byzantine Empire, but we are playing a 2v2 battle here, and my ally is the Great Attila, or Attila the Great, as some people like to call him. Some green people with white hair, with little white hats. What weird little white hats these guys have. He's got a bunch of Janissary musketeers. Some pretty cool hats. These sock hats. I like them. I like the sock hats. But he's moving ahead with his mercenary Janissaries. He's got some pikes up ready, so he's staying in a more defensive position. Oh, look at that. He's already laying down some fire with these musketeers. I'm not sure if they have a fear effect. I'm pretty sure they're devastating units, but I'm pretty sure they scare the enemy units when they're fired off. Ooh, yeah, that's nice. But I'm moving ahead in my army. The two armies are basically starting to clunk together over here. They want to make one big, fat, massive thing that they can just smash through us. Attila's doing a more defensive thing, and I'm going on the offensive. And I'm moving ahead in my Byzantine army here, slowly but steady. I'm not sure what my enemies think he's got in store, but they seem to be turtling up in a big, giant defensive formation. I'm moving ahead with my archers. I brought some Trebizond archers. I honestly not sure which units are better than other units. I was advised to take these units. We had a lot of money. I took a lot of the high-priced units and a bunch of upgrades and all kinds of stuff. We got some Byzantine Lancers. We got some of these cataphracts, so they were devastating. These are some devastating units right here. They are fully armored horse units. They are they're ready to fucking blow shit up. Because these guys, they're the ancient equivalent of a tank, pretty much. Look at them walking by in their glistening armor. The horses have their little feathers. But yeah, right now is just a good skirmish battle going on. Attila's got his musketeers just blasting away at my enemy. My enemy's got a lot more archers than he does musketeers. But with our combined archer, I got mostly archers. He's got a few musket fire, and we're just laying down heavy fire in all these skirmish units. And they're not gonna last too long. My enemy, oddly enough, both of our enemies, they're putting their cavalry hard on the right flank. Well, I got a lot of heavy cavalry coming out hard over here on their left, and they're not doing a lot to try to defend that area. They've got some cavalry over here, but it doesn't seem like they're paying attention too much to the area. We already got some peasant archers routing over here. I'm setting up my guys. I'm going ahead cautiously because I'm not sure exactly what the enemy has planned, but I see now that the enemy is starting to move ahead. He's playing Sicily and he's moving ahead some of his dismounted Norman knights. He wants to charge into the front, but that's not going to be. He's got to charge right into these pikes. But pikes might not hurt infantry. That might only be a cavalry thing. But in any case, Attila's bringing up his Janissary heavy infantry to stop the enemy from getting into his musketeers, which is good. And it looks like they're going to have some kind of engagement going on the far left over here. Because a lot of cavalry is going down over there. Oh, look at that. It is boom. They are fucking starting to bust in. Alright, the Turks and the Sicilians are just slamming into each other now, and we're starting to move ahead our forces. I see the precarious situation that the Russians are in now, and I'm just going to smash right forward.
Lord. Our men have slain the enemy general.
And boom,
now
we have slain the enemy general.
Heart.
Many Russians are beginning to rout now. Man, we slammed in hard with these cavalry, smashing into their cavalry. They have some Tsar's guards, some cataphracts themselves, but we're outnumbering them with the cataphracts over here. We're getting some good charges on a lot of their units. And most of the enemy cavalry is way over here, just being bogged down and all this nonsense, when they should be coming around here and maybe smacking Attila from the back. It looks like a lot of Attila's men have started to rout as well, but look at that, we're mass routing the Russians. Attila's pulling back a little bit, but we are ruffle stomping these Russians. The Byzantines are just smashed right through. and they have completely mass routed. A couple of them may come back, but for now, and also over here we slammed right into the backs of these units while they were still engaging with a lot of the Turks over here. We slammed some units into the backs of them to help route them more, and we routed some of them. We got some more of these archers over here routing, thanks to these nice Kapukulu cataphract Turks over here, and they're coming around to smack on the backs of these mailed knights. So it is going pretty well up here. We're starting to mass route these guys over here.
Half the enemy force remains.
Yeah, half the enemy force remains. It is pretty nice going. We I slammed them. I just pushed my army forward this way. I put some of my guys on fire arrows to see if I can help route the enemy units faster. That's why I put them on fire arrows, to try to get them to go away faster. And look at this, we're just mass routing the Sicilians. All our troops are starting to come down all around this big ass blob over here. My enemy, they wanted to come together in one massive force, massive defensive block. And maybe their idea was to move forward, but it didn't seem they were working together too much, because one, the Russian army stayed back here and the Sicilians moved up, and they were split up. They were absolutely split up, and so I just took a few units and smashed into the backs of the Sicilians, and took the rest of my army and smashed right into the sides of these Novgorodians, or no, the Russians. I've been playing too much stainless steel. I need to remember what the original factions were.
All of Christendom will be awed by the victory we have won here today.
Look at these guys. These guys are awesome. These fully armored guys. Boom shakalaka. Clear victory. Nice. Fine battle. Fine opponents with a fine ally. Attila the Great, if I forgot to mention, he has a YouTube channel as well. Attila the Great. He's a Total War YouTuber. He does a lot of online battles and some LPs too. He's pretty good. I like his channel. I like his channel a lot. He's a cool guy and knows a lot about history. And that's always cool. Ancient history is very coolio. But that was a great battle. It doesn't even look like I killed that many. Looks like I captured more than I killed. Attila got a lot of kills. I wonder if most of that was from the musket fire, or maybe running down routing units. So let's take a quick look at the statistics over here. What do we got? Casualties inflicted. Oh, look at that. My cataphractoi. 168 kills. Yeah, they're definitely the MVPs. They must have... Yeah, they must have got a hard charge in a few units and chased down a bunch of routers as well. Pretty good, pretty good. Pretty good battle. Fine opponents. Fine opponents, fine allies, fine battle. And I hope I can bring you some more Medieval 2 online battles. I don't do a whole lot of them because usually there's not a whole lot of people online. Let's look at it right now. Oh, it's not really all that many. Most of them are already in game. Or red, some incompatible game progress, yeah. You're not usually a lot of things, but I'll try to bring some more to you. I'm your graphics rogue, and I will see you next time. Peace.